campaign, ignoring people's legitimate concerns about the costs of immigration, particularly on the NHS and housing.
A big test for Michael Gove this evening. How important are these big set-piece events?
It's difficult to tell, and he's understandably nervous. It's a big occasion. The Prime Minister is very used to doing these kind of events, but I think he's also excited about the prospect of communicating his message very directly, particularly to the audience, and setting out reasons why we can go it alone, stand on our own 2 feet, have the courage of answering.
Very much indeed for joining us. And of course, what we've got now is really a battle over the agenda. As you've heard, those who want to leave the EU saying that the issue of immigration is a key one, those who want to remain in saying it's disordered about the economy. Much more on this stuff.
Carol Walker from Westminster. Well, the BBC has been told that thousands of young people are giving up on registering to vote in the EU referendum because they've been asked for their national insurance number, which many can't remember or find. Greg Dawson is here from BBC Newsbeat. Do we know how much, we're saying thousands, how many potentially?
Well, this has come from an organisation called Fight the Fact, whose campaign to get young people registered. They last month on their website, they have links to the government portal. 3,800 people listed, just 10 that number successfully registered. Just 10 yet.
Why?
Well, they believe, they speculate that the bounce rate is coming when people get to the point where they have to input their national insurance number. They say many people don't know their national insurance number, they can't remember it. And they also make the point that many young people have been encouraged, they're trying to persuade them, look, you need to register to vote, click this link, and people think, oh, okay, I'll go there. But they give up because they think, well,
This is because presumably most people are trying to do this on their smartphone.
Exactly. The government say this takes you 4 minutes, it's very simple, you can do it on your smartphone, but yes, you do need to know your national insurance number, and of course national insurance cards, which we used to have in our wallets, were scrapped in 2011, so they now come in a letter that if you've lost the letter, then you have to sort of think of another way to trace your national insurance number. The point that Fight the Ballots make is that's too many obstacles for people who they're already having to cajole to sign up.
So, how do you find your national insurance number?
So, your student loan form, your P60 or your wage slip, it should be there. It should be fairly straightforward.
If you're a student, which is the most likely and easiest way of finding it?
Your student loan form. Now, it is important to say that on the website to sign up, you can...
It's not charged, that's why it's not charged, you won't charge it.
Remember my national insurance number.
Your mum said that, they won't charge
you and they will find a way. But again, Fight the Ballots say, stop putting these obstacles in people's way, just make it easier.
Greg, thank you very much. Greg Dawson from Newsbeat. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Mickey said, me and
Mickey
are making a video.
Well, as we're talking on the tennis entrance.
You to peak about
We're talking,
half an hour
you
ago.
enter.
I'll speak to Paris-based
There
reporter
was
Shazam.
voice
This is
there,
what's
I need
happening
his voice,
right now.
not his voice.
Well, the swollen, muddy waters of the Seine are continuing to rise, and the authorities are now saying they're expecting the water level to peak sometime during the evening at well over 20 feet higher than its normal level. And floodwaters have begun seeping into some basement flats in the west of the capital, and the authorities fear that homes in outlying western suburbs may need to be evacuated. Now, the Louvre and Orsay museums closed to the public today, while staff frantically ferried priceless artworks from the lower floors and basement up to the safety of higher floors. And the authorities have also been erecting flood barriers along the Seine, hoping that if the waters do go higher, they can keep at least most of the water from flooding into the streets of the city.
And David, what about the weather forecast? It's been raining solidly for a week. If it goes on much longer, presumably that's when real concerns are going to be raised.
That's right, but the authorities are